Hey you guys, I'm coming to you right now to show you the Gunmetal tutorial. Like I was saying in the lanyard video, and I do apologize for the quality of that video, but my webcam on my netbook is kind of bipolar. It works and does what it wants to when it wants to, so I do apologize for that. But it's a look that I created using my 36 color palette from Profusion Cosmetics. And I just basically used, I'm trying to get the light so you can see, like 3 different grays, silvers, and just called it a gunmetal look. So I'm going to show you how to do that look right now. I'm going to start off with Mark's Please Hold Eye Primer in medium to dark. Now I apply mine with Mark's concealer brush. Kind of get you a nice application. Just go all over the lid. I am looking at other eye primers, so you guys tell me what primers are your favorites and why, and I might buy them and try them out. But I'm not picky. I don't have a preference when it comes to my makeup. Just make sure, I'm sorry about the light, y'all, you know, it's too bright. Hopefully you can still see it. But yeah, just let me know which ones are your favorite and why. So you get a nice, smooth, even, professional application all over your lid. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to get your eyeshadow palette. Like I said, for this tutorial, I'm using my Profusion Cosmetics Glamifeye Shadows 36 color palette, and using my E.L.F's professional eyeshadow brush. I think it's on there. You see it? The one with the round tip. We're going to take it and we're going to dip it into the silver color here. See if I can get that up for you, but it's a nice silvery color. And this is going to be our highlight, which I know is a little something different than your average tutorial. Start right underneath the brow, and I'll show you how I do my brows after I've completed. Now look at a lot of people like, well, don't you do your brows before you do the tutorial? Not me. I do it a little bit differently, and I'll show you why. I'm sorry about the lighting. Let me see. Maybe that helps. I'm working on better lighting. I am. I promise I am. That might help. So you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, you just want to put that all over and then bring it down right above your crease, so that way when you go to blend your colors, you don't have these harsh lines, signs of demarcation. You don't want that. That's unattractive. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to take that same brush and go right underneath that gray one with the next shade. It's like a hematite type silver. Dip it in there, nice and heavy like. You're going to take this color and apply it to the inner corners. Take your time with this color. It has some depth to it, and it's a lot harder to remove than it is to add, especially when you got your eyeshadow application going on. You're gonna go about maybe 3/4 of the way, leaving your outer corner free for the deepest shade. So you're just gonna take that and go up. And I do apologize again, y'all, for the lighting. I know it's crap. I'm working on it. But yeah, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend. You should have something like that when it's all said and done. Okay, here comes the fun part. Woot! Take your blending brush, whichever one you're using. I'm using E.L.F's blending brush. Can you see it? I know the metallic letters really don't help out much. It's the dome shaped one. And you're going to dip this in this gunmetal color. I call it a gunmetal color, but it's the shade right underneath. It's not a black. It's like a really deep gray color. Kind of like the kind you would find in a box of Crayola crayons. That's the way I can describe it. It's how you have a gray, like a white gray, and then there's this deep gray. That's what this color is. I call it gunmetal. Hence the name of the tutorial. So you're going to take that and you're going to start right on the outer corners. And you're going to come upward. I like a lot of definition, especially when I'm using color. So just blend the two all nice and even, like. You just come up to your brow color is almost kind of like a slither of color, to where you're like, oh, it's a nice touch of a highlight right there. Nice silver. Keep it clean. And just blend. Take that bad boy and blend. Blend like you're turning on a blender to make your favorite smoothie. I already have my foundation set in. The only thing left to do is to line, add lashes, do my eyebrow. I can't wait to show you guys how I do that, like I do it, because I does it so well. But this is what this should look like. For me, I'm not completely satisfied with the depth of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my blending brush just a tad bit, and I'm going to go back to this silver color, the one that we use for our highlight. Dip it. Ooh, yeah, dip it. Tap off the excess. I never blow. It's like blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Yeah, you get the hint. You're going to come into your inner corner. You see how it kind of brightened that up just a little bit? Brightened it up just a little bit. I'm having a speech impediment moment. But, there we go. You don't want to do too much, just right there. Maybe like a fourth of the way. Just to bring that light back in. Come down just a tad bit. Bringing that silver color into the inner corners. Okay. Move on down, mate, to our eyebrow. I need to sharpen. No, okay. I'm using Mark's No Place to Run. And who? Yes, ma'am. That does say Foxy Brown. It's a nice brown color. I like brown for my eyebrow. So you guys will actually get to see, and I hope you can see it. I like the pencils. If y'all have any recommendations on like the perfect powder, or maybe a different brush, because I'll show you the brush that I use to give my eyebrows their definition. But at least now you know why I do my eyebrows last. That way I can kind of build it around the look of my eye. See that? I'm going to take a spoolie. This is for eyebrow or eyelash loose. This is E.L.F's. Told y'all I had like a billion E.L.F brushes. And what you want to do is you want to take it to the inside. I don't really follow that whole here, and here rule. What is this? Geometry class or something? What is that? Who does that? You know? Maps out your face. I am not a doctor. Okay? I am not a plastic surgeon. I should not be trying to map out where your eyebrows go. Okay? So, you just take this spoolie, take the very tip of it, and kind of fade the front portion of your eyebrow to give it a natural look. Like, oh, look at her little bitty hairs in the front. Horrible hair. Yes, that's me. Oh. And just follow it on through. You know, shaping it, evening it out, and taming your hairs at the same time. Mark's No Place to Run goes on similar to a gel liner, but it has kind of a buttery consistency. It's really smooth, long lasting. I've never had my eyebrows melt on me. I've been out in the rain, I sweat. Only when I get really, really hot, not too much. It's not like a hot flash type sweat, but when I do, I find that this particular pencil does not run or smudge as easily as some. I'd really have to do a lot to get it to smudge on my face. It'll come off on your finger, like with anything, but as far as being all over your face, I find that No Place to Run from Mark is a really great eyeliner and brow pencil. And I'm sorry my tutorials are so long, but guess what? You know you love me. Moving on, we're going to be using LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. This is a black one. I'm going to start with the bottom first. Just go right underneath there. Don't poke yourself in the eye like I've done so many times. Touching up. Had to see how I did it. Alright, here we go. And it slips quite a bit, so you might have to hold it in place. Dollar Tree for $1. And now we're going to go across the top, starting in the very outer corner, coming in, get you a nice thick line going. This is going to be your base for your liquid liner, and it'll also be your marker for your eyelashes. You should have something like that. See how I created a nice smoky eye look? Alrighty. Moving on to that, you're going to take your professional smudge brush. It doesn't have to be E.L.F, whatever brush line you prefer. A lot of people use Sigma brushes. I haven't tried them, but I heard they are good brushes, so I might invest in a few and give an honest review on them. Which is just that same line over here. Smudge it. Show you on both eyes. Then you just come on over and smudge that sexy baby. To kind of give this really tired, sassy, feisty, nice little smoky eye look. We're going to take our liquid eyeliner in black from LA Colors. See that? Hopefully this is the black one. Create just a little wing, not too much. Yeah, you want it to blend in with your eye. That's perfect. Teehee. Give it just a little bit more depth. I'm gonna take my time with you. I don't want to rush through the tutorials. I hate it when they, I'm not gonna pinpoint anybody in particular, but when they speed through all of the good stuff and you're like, okay, you're not teaching me anything other than how to do my makeup in 2 minutes or less. Trust me, honey. It takes a lot longer than 2. I believe we are okay for takeoff. So we are going to let that dry. I'm going to go ahead and set my foundation with Mark's Powder Buff in Almond Skin. That's my skin tone. It's pretty. And, you know, you can see it. It is my skin tone. I know it looks like because my camera sucks, but it's mine. I'm using my Total Face brush from E.L.F. Yes, no, wait a second. There we go. Get you a nice swirl. And the rest of this is just chucking and putting away. Yeah, girl. Hide all that funky stuff. Because just sometimes the world just don't need to know. Go ahead and do my contour. Going back to my E.L.F. brush, my blending brush. I'm going to take my LA Colors 10 eyeshadow palette in Dusk Till Dawn. I showed you. And we're going to take this lovely color and over here. These two. Mix them together. Tap off your excess with a very light hand. Start right here at the base of the very front of your eyebrow and come down about midway. I don't go any farther than that. Same thing on the other side. Gives you a nice contour. I mean, barely touching my face. Barely. See that? With that for my blush. As I said in my lanyard video, but just in case you didn't hear it because the audio cut out, I'm doing more like a highlight natural type blush on my cheeks instead of like the pinky colors. I don't find pinks fit my skin tone so well. I don't mind the bashful blushing look, but only for certain types of look. But for a dramatic look, I like to keep the focus on my eye instead of my cheeks and my lips. And I'm going to do a neutral lip with this look as well. But I'm using my Mark It Kit, the brush that I'm using, blush that I'm using is the Pro Golden, and it's a flip kit. This is old. This is from spring of last year. But if you have a nice like gold tone bronzer, then that's what I recommend you use. And with that, I'm using my blush plus bronzer brush from Mark. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna buff that into my cheeks. That. Now that my eyeliner has dried, I'm going to be using my human hair eyelashes. I forget what number these are, but I'll post it in the description box below. I'm using Select Lash Eyelash Adhesive. I like this. It goes on white but dries clear, like most of your eyelash adhesives do. I'm glad I decided to do my right eye, because me and my left eye have difficulties sometimes. So you get to see everything. Eyebrow, base. Oh, eyelash is trying to escape. Who can I run to? Apparently not you. Start in the middle. Just a little bit. And just press down with your tweezers. You can see. But it will dry clear. While that's drying, I'll go ahead and do my lip. I'm using LA Colors lip liner. What is this one? Oh, it doesn't say what color it is, but it's like a nude color. Nude color. Just gonna, that way you can see. Follow the natural line of my lip. And I'm just gonna fill in. And yes, my eye droops just a little bit. When I rub my lips together, I had Bell's palsy on the right side of my face a couple of years ago, and one of the nerves was permanently damaged. So in some of my tutorials, you will see that eye droop. Simple things. For my lipstick, I'm using Maybelline's Toffee Tango number 375. It's this nice brown color. Apply that on top of the liner. So blended. As you can see, the lash glue has dried. So we're gonna finish off our lips with a touch of LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss. This is, how come none of this stuff has names? What is this? I don't know, y'all, but it's like a tan color. Just a nice thin layer. Nice little sheen. I forgot my mascara, but una momento. I use, where is it? You already know what it is. I don't even know I'm teasing you. It's LA Colors Perfect Curve. And I like the applicator. Show you. It's curvy. To go under the lashes. So we're just gonna apply a couple of coats to blend on natural lashes with the false face. Yeah, he say you light up. And I'm sorry my tutorial took so long, but I wanted to show you everything. And I'll do probably eyebrow separately, my foundation separately, like all the beauty gurus do. But I wanted to show you in one fell swoop how I do my eyebrows when I do my eye makeup. And now, to end this super long tutorial with a twist, this is a daytime look for me. I have worn this out in public all day today. But if, you know, a friend were to call and say, hey Leah, we're going out tonight, girl, you want to join us? And I said, yeah, let me just touch on my makeup real quick. I would go back to my blending brush and to my Glamifeye palette. I don't know why it's giving me such complications. I don't know if you can see it. This nice purple color here. I would take this color, tap it off, and right on top where I had the silver on the inner corners of both of my eyes, I would just sweep that on top to take this look from daytime to nighttime. And the same thing on the other eye. Oh Lord, my lash is getting ready to come off on that eye. Probably should have did that one for the tutorial. But yeah. There we go. But yeah. I don't know if you can see. But that's the way you would take it from a nice, ignore the junk in the background, a nice smoky gunmetal to a daytime, nighttime, switch it up look, from club to, there we go, from the club to the office and then back to the club again. So there you have it. And ignore the eye. It's got the eyelash falling on. Crap. There we go. Nice purple on the inner corners on top of the silver, just to take it from daytime to nighttime and to keep the same kind of smoky eye effect. Ooh. But sorry about the quality of the videos, you guys. Hopefully I have a new camera, new lighting coming soon. But that's my tutorial. That's all I have for now. So see you in the next one.